Hello and welcome to the Georgia Virtual College Fair. Thanks for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen at any point in time to type questions to our presenters. Your camera and your microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many sessions that are happening tonight, so be sure to sign up for the additional sessions at the same website where you sign up for this one. This presentation is also being recorded and will be available within about a week at that same website. I'd now like to turn it over to our first presenters from Middle Georgia State University. Take it away.
Thank you, and it is a pleasure to be here with you today and presenting to you and sharing information about Middle Georgia State University. So first off, my name is Wesley Sewell. I'm with Middle Georgia State University Office of Admissions, and I want to tell you about a university that's been changing lives since 1887. We are one of the fastest growing universities in the nation, and with 5 campuses right here in the heart of Georgia region and our online campus, we have over 8,200 students from around the country and the state. And even though we have that many students, we're still able to offer that small classroom size of an 18-to-1 student-faculty ratio. So we look forward to assisting you in regards to that. We invite you to discover your passion at Middle Georgia State. We offer over 65 different courses of study. Our 5 top majors include aviation, nursing, business, psychology, and information technology, with many other programs available for you to consider. We encourage you to have a great time on campus, thrive and get involved. Over 65 different student organizations, 13 NAIA sports teams, and 10 residence halls for you to have a great time at. Our Macon campus is located right off of Interstate 475, about an hour south of Atlanta, 2 hours from the coast. Got about a dozen major buildings, including our conference center, a state-of-the-art education building, our recreation and wellness facility, including an indoor pool, state-of-the-art exercise equipment, racquetball courts, bowling alley, double basketball courts and gaming center. Dining options on campus include Camelot Court, Cafe Diem, Starbucks, Subway, and Papa John's with residence halls option. Our brand new residence hall focused here on screen of Lakeview Point, suite style, and then also our University Point apartment style housing. Our Cochran campus is our oldest campus, founded in 1887, but it has a number of newly renovated academic buildings, including additionally our outdoor pool and volleyball court, as well as athletic and recreation facilities, such as our rock wall, our gym, our billiards room, our gaming center. So a lot of opportunities to enjoy there. Dining options there include Georgia Hall, Cafe, and Papa John's, as well as on-campus residential housing for a number of students, and this is our largest residential campus. Our Eastman campus is dedicated almost entirely to aviation programs. It's the only campus in the university system in Georgia that includes flight training and airport management programs. It's located adjacent to the Heart of Georgia Regional Airport and has classrooms, teaching labs, computer labs, hangar space for our aircraft. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved there. It does have on-campus residential housing. If you don't apply early enough to secure housing, there's numerous opportunities on the Cochran campus, which is about 25 minutes commute with free shuttle service between these campus locations. Our MG Online Direct program offers flexibility, affordability, excellent option for students looking to be fully online, studying from home, but also an opportunity for you to add that flexibility to your degree plan as well as you pursue that. Middle Georgia State is the most affordable public university in Georgia. We're really proud of that and able to offer that affordability to you, all while providing that full college experience and engaging programs like experiential learning, internships, study abroad, all without you breaking the bank. And so excellent opportunity to take advantage of some cost savings there. Just an interesting stat, 84% bachelor's degree typically earns students 84% more income So great to take advantage of a bachelor's degree. 80% of our students receive some type of financial assistance, whether it be grants, which you don't pay back, loans, which you do pay back, scholarships, or student employment. Our foundation here at Middle Georgia State awards scholarships, over $400,000 worth of scholarship last year. It is currently open, and that deadline is January of 2021. Note, you do have to apply and be accepted to the university through admissions before you can apply for those scholarships. This is my contact information. Feel free to call, text, email me, or schedule an information session online with me or one of my colleagues, and we'd be glad to help and assist you through the application process. This is the application process here. Apply online, $30 application fee. Currently, send your official transcripts. Test scores are optional, but we do encourage the SAT or ACT, driver's license for Georgia residents, immunization records, and be sure to complete your financial aid with your FAFSA. So that's the information I have to share with you today. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you apply to Middle Georgia State and allow us to help and serve you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, next up, we're going to hear from the University of Arizona. Take it away.
Hey guys, my name is Tanasia Blackwell, and I am the Southeast Regional Recruiter with the University of Arizona. I'm actually based here in Atlanta, so happy to have you guys here today. So the University of Arizona is located in Tucson, Arizona, which is about an hour, hour and a half south of Phoenix. So it's definitely a lot closer to the U.S.-Mexican border. So we have a student population of around 45,000 students, with about 35,000 students being our undergraduate students. So though our population is on the larger side, we do have it as to where we are still able to keep our class sizes very small. So when it comes to our total campus, it is still within the 1 square mile, including all of your classes, dorms, restaurants, athletic facilities, and of course, our resource centers as well. So with over 200 undergraduate majors and the ability to have multiple majors and minors on our campus, Wildcats are able to explore all of their passions, ranging from the arts to the sciences. And with that, they also are able to take advantage of numerous opportunities that we have on campus as well. So having an average class size of about 20 to 29, as well as our academic support centers like our Think Tank, Peer Tutoring Center, our student success is definitely top priority when it comes to Arizona. But we also want students to be successful outside of the classroom. So we have an office that's dedicated to student engagement. And with that, it focuses solely on helping students find ways to take what they are learning in the classroom and apply it to real world situations. So these situations could be either internship opportunities, jobs, capstone courses, volunteering, student government, or even research opportunities that students can start their freshman year. So each engagement opportunity looks different depending on, of course, the student's college, major, and future goals as well. But the basic idea of the program is that students receive the hands-on experience necessary to be 100% ready to move on to their careers, graduate, or professional school once they've left Arizona. So as a Research One institution and a member of our American Association of Universities, we have it as to where we receive access to numerous grants, research, and unique opportunities so that students would be able to take advantage of those opportunities while they are working with our distinctive faculty members. So on a co-curricular level, you'll also find a number of opportunities to get involved on campus. So with over 600 clubs and organizations, along with our D1 athletic teams, of course, our cultural centers as well, and leadership organizations, along with Greek life. Students are quickly able to find students are interested in the same areas that they are, and of course, getting more involved on campus as well. And beyond the campus walls, you can also always explore the beautiful city of Tucson. So whether you're a foodie, a shopper, or someone who enjoys outdoor adventures such as hiking, camping, there's something for you to do in Tucson, which we also call Wildcat Country as well. So our fall 2021 application is available on our specific website. So we're also available on Coalition and Common App as well. And the application opens August 1st of every year. So we are a rolling admissions institution. So it usually takes students about 2 to 4 weeks when it comes to getting that admissions decision. So when you apply, you'll have to complete your application, submit your self-reported grades, and of course, we are not accepting test scores for the fall 2021 admission cycle. So this includes any admissions to our nursing program, specifically engineering, and also our honors college as well, we are definitely going test blind for the fall 2021 admission cycle. So when it comes to funding your education, the first thing I always tell students, and I love to share with them, is our guaranteed tuition. So this just means that students will be paying the same amount in tuition and fees for all 4 of their years while they are with Arizona. So regarding aid, each year, over 80% of our Wildcats get connected with scholarship grants, scholarships that we have, grants, loans, and other types of aid. So when you apply to Arizona, you will automatically be considered for a lot of these tuition aids based off of your core unweighted 9th to 11th grade 6th semester GPA. So you also get access to our scholarship universe, which is basically a database that's filled with scholarship opportunities that are either departmental, alumni, or donor sponsored. And finally, we of course encourage students to submit their FAFSA or their free application for student aid for need-based aid as well. So before I wrap up, thank you guys again so much for listening. And of course, if you guys have any additional information or questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We also have virtual events for interested students. So whether it's getting more connected with the various colleges that we have on campus, there's also a Ask a Wildcat on our Instagram page as well, where you can talk one-on-one with current students on campus. So my email address is tblackwell1@arizona.edu. Again, if you do want to get connected after this session, my email is tblackwell1@arizona.edu. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, next up, we're going to hear from the University of North Carolina, Asheville. Take it away.
Hey everyone, thanks for being here. My name is Savannah Purdy and I'm an admission counselor at UNC Asheville. I work with all students coming to us from the great state of Georgia, which is my home state, so I'm really excited to be here with you virtually. UNC Asheville is one of the 16 public universities in the UNC system. We are not a satellite campus of Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill is the flagship for the UNC system. We're more like Chapel Hill's cousin rather than her little sister. We have a unique mission within the UNC system. We are the designated liberal arts and sciences institution for the UNC system. What liberal arts and sciences means is that we are passionate about interdisciplinary learning. We focus on communication and collaboration across academic disciplines. So while all schools are going to have some general education requirements that you have to take as a student, we want you taking classes inside and outside of your major all 4 years that you're with us. About a third of your overall coursework will be outside of your major so that all of our students have breadth as well as depth of knowledge. We think that you are going to be a better biologist if you can have an informed conversation with a political scientist. We think you're going to be a better art historian if you have some understanding of economics. So that's kind of that interdisciplinary passion that makes us unique. Most liberal arts schools are smaller and most are going to be private institutions. So it's pretty unique that the University of North Carolina system offers this private, like small liberal arts education as a public institution. We are much smaller than most of the other UNC system campuses. Overall, we have about 3,600 students enrolled. Fewer than 50 of those are graduate students, so we don't have that layer of graduate students separating undergraduate students from our faculty. We don't have TAs or graduate students teaching. Every single one of our classes is faculty taught, and about 90% of our faculty have terminal degrees in their field. So you are going to know and be known by your faculty. The faculty to student ratio is 1:13, and our average class size is 20 students. So we really focus on discussion-based learning and experiential learning rather than large lecture hall based classes. So your professors are going to mentor you the whole time that you are with us. And as an alumni, I can speak to that was definitely one of the most valuable parts of my experience as a student was those personal relationships that you're able to build with your faculty and your peers on campus. Another way that we facilitate kind of that hands-on learning is through undergraduate research. UNC Asheville founded the National Conference on Undergraduate Research about 35 years ago. Again, as an undergraduate-focused university, you don't have to compete with graduate students when it comes to funding or campus resources for research opportunities, and you can have faculty mentor you through your own original research project. So if you are curious and creative and you want to design your own project, you absolutely have the opportunity to. In 2020, about 70% of our graduates had completed original work and either presented that at regional or national research conferences or published in academic journals. You can do research in an interdisciplinary fashion as well. Of course, we wouldn't be the liberal arts institution if we weren't doing interdisciplinary research. One of my favorite examples is we had an art student who did an interdisciplinary project with our neuroscience department, and she was studying the psychology of empathy and what happens in our brains when we perceive artwork that elicits an empathetic response, and she presented that at the national conference a few years ago. Here is our majors. I will mention our top 5 are going to be environmental studies. That kind of branches into environmental science and policy and management. Sustainability is one of our core values as an institution. So if you are passionate about sustainability, you're going to fit right in here. Psychology, biology, and management, which is our business program, are also in our top 5, along with new media, which is going to be graphic design, animation, web design, kind of where art and computer science intersect. Mechatronics engineering is also very popular, atmospheric sciences, music technology. We really run the gambit as far as things that we specialize in. Then we have pre-professional programs like pre-health programs, 2+2 partnership with engineering at NC State, and our teacher licensure education program, where if you want to teach, you get to get a bachelor's degree in your content area while also being licensed to teach in your grade level, which is a pretty unique way for training teachers. If you haven't been to Asheville, I hope that you will come visit. If you have been, you already know what a cool spot it is. We're about 3 hours north of Atlanta, and we are the largest city in western North Carolina, west of Charlotte. So we're about a mile from this downtown area here. It is a kind of a hipster, artsy, mountain town vibe. Lots of great live music venues. Art studios and galleries. It's such a foodie town, lots of great internship opportunities as well. And then we are 10 minutes from the Blue Ridge Parkway. So all of the outdoor activities you could want, hiking, biking, rafting, kayaking, snowboarding, skiing, everything. We have about 80 active student organizations, and outdoor programs is our largest. So they run trips and provide training and equipment and all of that kind of thing. We've also got Division I athletics here on campus. We have 16 NCAA Division I teams, basketball being our most popular sport. We also have club sports and intramurals. We have got Greek life on campus. We've got study abroad opportunities. And first years are required to live on campus. You're welcome to live on campus all 4 years if you choose. We have residence hall style dormitories. So they're suite style. So we have 4- and 6-person suites across the campus. You're not going to have the dormitory hall bathroom situation, which is really going to improve your quality of life. And about 50% of our students at any given time will be living on campus. We accept common application or the CFNC application. Most students are going to use the common application. We have early decision and regular decision. Early decision is a binding application, which means UNC Asheville is your top choice. This is where you want to be. And regular decision is non-binding, so you'll just have to wait a bit longer to get your admission decision. These are the things that we're looking for in your application. We do a holistic review, so we're not looking for a magic GPA or test score. We want to see who you are as a whole person, including your essay and recommendation letters. And then, and we're not requiring test scores for fall 2021. You can submit them if you want to. We are test optional this year. And then there's my contact information. If you would like to reach out, I would love to hear from you. So thanks so much.
Great, thank you very much, Savannah. Excellent. So next, we're going to hear from the University of North Florida.
Hello, everyone. My name is Seamus Houlihan, and I'm an admissions coordinator with the University of North Florida. I'm going to take a little bit of time this evening and share with you some information about why the University of North Florida is unique. So the University of North Florida is located in Jacksonville. We're about 150 miles outside of Savannah and just under 350 miles outside of Atlanta. We have about 17,000 students, and 15,000 of those are undergraduates. So we really focus on the undergraduate learning experience by providing internships, research opportunities, clinicals to those sophomores, juniors, and seniors that are really excelling in their coursework. We have a student to faculty ratio of 19:1 and an average class size of 34. So you may be wondering, what can I do outside of the classroom? Well, we have 200 official clubs located on campus. We have 19 Division I athletics. And we also have over 5 miles of nature trails on campus as well. So let's take a little bit of time and see why the University of North Florida is unique. So as I stated earlier, we're located in Jacksonville. We're located by the St. John's Town Center, one of the highest grossing outdoor malls in the United States. We're located about 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Jacksonville, where a lot of you students will be doing your internships, those research opportunities, and those clinicals through our wealth of Fortune 500 companies, as well as hospitals in the greater Jacksonville area. We're about 10 to 15 minutes from Jacksonville Beach, where our surf team practices. They place second in the nation, first on the East Coast. And we also offer discounted student tickets to our NFL team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. So here at the University of North Florida, we have over 50 different undergraduate majors and over 80 different concentrations. Tonight, I'm going to highlight 3 of those specific majors that really make us stand out and really make us unique. So first up is our coastal and marine biology major. You saw a little bit about that in the video previously. Students within this major, they get to study dolphin behavior, shark biology. They track those dolphins, they track those sharks through the estuaries, the St. Johns River, and the Atlantic Ocean. They take watercraft out. We also have a full-fledged necropsy lab on campus where you can dissect marine mammals that wash up on shore. Through our music performance and jazz studies major, students have traveled all over the world. They've also performed at Carnegie Hall, as well as the Vatican, and with Arturo Sandoval and Herbie Hancock. So deaf education, as well as ASL interpretation, ASL 1 through 4 is taught completely by deaf faculty. We also offer on-the-job training through the Florida School of the Deaf and the Blind, which is located about 30 to 35 minutes away in St. Augustine, our nation's oldest city. We also offer, like I said, we also offer on-the-job training through Florida School of the Deaf and the Blind, but we also offer the only accredited ASL and deaf education program in the entire state of Florida. If you want to view our full list of majors, you can view it down at this link right here below. So now that we've seen a snapshot of the University of North Florida, this is how you can apply, and these are the required application materials. If you're a senior, your application is currently open. We are on rolling admissions, so we will render decision in approximately 4 to 6 weeks on these required materials. If you are a junior, your application opens June 1st, 2021 for summer and fall 2022. So I'll leave this slide up just a moment so you can kind of mull over what exactly we need to render decision on that application. So this is my direct contact information, as well as my email address, my office number. I would highly recommend taking a screenshot of this page. I would also recommend following our various social media accounts as well. If you'd like to chat, you can schedule a virtual one-on-one meeting at this bit.ly link right here. We are currently offering in-person campus tours right now. You can do that by going to unf.edu/welcome center, as well as viewing all the virtual events that we're currently offering as well. I appreciate your interest in the University of North Florida. Go Ospreys.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Seamus. So next up, we're going to hear from Weber International University. And just a reminder to all of the students in the audience, feel free to ask your Q&A at any point in time to any of the reps via the Q&A button. Take it away. Oh, you might be on mute there.
Oh, there we go. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, all good.
All right, awesome. My name is Mr. Albert. I'm the Associate Director of Admissions with Weber International University, located in beautiful Babson Park, Florida. If you're unfamiliar with Babson Park, that's going to be Southern Polk County, roughly about an hour south of Orlando area. Let me start by saying that I want to give kudos to all the students on this call. It takes a lot to take the extra steps and measures to secure your future, given everything that's going on in the world right now with the middle of pandemic and everything. So I just want to say congrats to you all for putting in efforts to secure your future and ensure that you're putting yourself in the best situation possible. Let me start by saying it's a great time to be a warrior. We just came off of one of our largest class starts in the history of the institution, and we've been around nearly 100 years. And we brought 450 brand new students to campus. And with that, we have major renovations going on from the front of the school to the back of the school. We're expanding dorms. We now have private rooms, completely private rooms with private entrances for students. So it's a lot going on. If you want to see everything that we're doing on the campus this year and this coming year, check out our website, weber.edu, and just go to the What's New at Weber U link, and you will see everything that we have going on at Weber. In terms of what we're looking for in terms of the admissions processes, I'll start with there's no application fees, no out-of-state tuition, so it's going to be flat rate. And in terms of deposits, because I know students always have this question, we have one single deposit of $250 that covers your tuition and dorm deposits. All righty. And applications for fall 2020 are currently open right now on our website. And as I mentioned earlier, that is a free application. When we take a look at athletics, we offer over 20 NAI athletic teams. We do offer merit-based award and athletic aid for those programs, and we do allow students to stack. Students that are interested in multiple sports, yes, we do allow complex scholarships. That's just something you will work out with your coaches. And once again, on our website, you can see all coaches' information if you want to reach out to them directly via their work sales or their email addresses. Programs traditionally in our nearly 100-year existence, we have primarily been a business university, but we are evolving and we're now offering more technology-based programs and medical programs. So we just rolled out our RN program, but for high school students, we rolled out a OTA program. And we're one of the few schools in the state of Florida that actually will offer it at the bachelor's level. So we're really excited about that program. It just launched this past fall. And right now we're having no wait lists. That program is brand new. So that's an awesome benefit for any student that's interested in going the medical route OTA and wants to avoid some of those wait lists that you'll find at other institutions. In terms of other things we have going on at Weber, one of the biggest benefits that I will also look at is our summer scholarships that we offer. You're going to have a one-on-one financial aid appointment with a financial aid advisor. So we're going to walk you through that process, help you figure out what's best for you. I would simply say any student that's interested, certainly reach out to us. Let's get the ball rolling early so we can make the decisions. We can help you all out. And our goal is to actually give you the information so that you have time to shop around and make a well-informed decision. I'm not going to take up too much of your time today, but if you want to reach out to me in any way, my work cell is 813-525-1298. You can reach me via email at albertrl@weber.edu. Once again, albertrl@weber.edu. I look forward to hearing from you all. If you have questions, please post them in the chat and I'll get more information over to you. But I hope that's all as well. Best of luck on your searches and God bless. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Next up, we're going to hear from Southern Illinois University. Tom, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to SIU, Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. We are the Salukis, which is an Egyptian hunting dog. Talk a little bit about that. This is where greatness happens here. We are among the top 5% of all higher education research institutions. Freshmen get to do research their first year here. We encourage everyone at the university to do research. All our faculty and teachers have to do research to be able to teach and get tenured at SIU. We have about 10,000 undergraduate students from over 100 different countries represented. Even though we have about 10,000 students, our class sizes are relatively small. The average is about 13-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio. So you get that personalized, individual attention that I needed when I went to college. So I really enjoyed it. University housing, we have the biggest dorm rooms in the state of Illinois. So they are huge, and then we also offer every student their own dorm room. It's suite style, so you only have to share the bathroom with one other person, which is really cool, especially during the COVID situation. Having your own dorm room could be a game changer, which is amazing for our students here. We have an anytime meal plan, so you can eat as much as you want, as long as the dining room is open, as much as you want. So plenty of stuff to do. Cable, internet, utilities, all of that's included. We are Division I. We have 15 Division I sports. We play in the Missouri Valley Conference. We just added women's soccer to our sports, so that's exciting. We also have brand new renovated facilities, including our new Banterra Center, which is where our basketball team plays. So that is really cool. So we invest in our students. We offer all students in the United States in-state tuition, so it doesn't matter where you're from, Georgia, Tennessee, Illinois, you get in-state tuition, which is amazing. 90% of our students receive some sort of financial aid. So it could be loans, it could be scholarships, any of that stuff. We try to make it as affordable as possible for all our students. We give away $10 million in grants and scholarships annually. This is our estimated budget. So tuition based on 30 hours, about $9,000, fees about $5,000. And if you want to, when you live on campus, about another $10,000. So it's $25,000 for the whole year. That is in state, so you don't have to pay any, like I said, any out-of-state fees or anything like that. So that's super, super exciting. Scholarship opportunities. We are test optional for admission and for our academic scholarships. So we don't require any test scores for our scholarships. We give these scholarships out for anyone who qualifies based on GPA, and it starts at a 2.75. So if you have at least a 2.75 GPA, you will get an academic scholarship from us. It starts at $1,500 a year for 4 years, and then if you higher GPA, the higher the scholarship goes. If you have a 3.8 or higher, it gets bumped up to $7,500 a year if you're admitted by November, and you get to compete for our University Excellence Scholarship, which is a full ride, or our Chancellor Scholarship, which is a full ride. So that covers absolutely everything. There's an interview process for that, so if you are interested in that, you have to interview it, but we're doing it virtually this year. Our application is free right now, so if you were thinking about applying, it's free till October 31st, and then otherwise it's usually $40. You have to go to our website to apply, so SIU.edu to apply. And we also have a bunch of our social media here. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Join us, follow us, and you can always reach out to me too. So if you want to hit me up in the chat right now, I can send you my email and stuff like that. So thanks for learning about Southern Illinois University, and go Salukis.
Great. Thank you very much, Tom. Well, I'm going to welcome back all of our reps here. And if you have any additional questions for any of our reps, feel free to drop them in the Q&A. And I'll open it up to all the reps to say, are there any common questions or any general advice you'd love to give to the students in the audience?
I don't want people to stress about test scores. Like, we know that this is a weird year and COVID has impacted all of us. So if you are stressed about any piece of the application, but especially test scores, I think most, if not all of us, are test optional or test blind. So don't stress about that.
Great advice.
I'd encourage you to start your applications early. Although some of us don't have application deadlines, we may have scholarship deadlines, and so you want to get in early enough to meet those. And just pick your top 3 or 4, 5 schools and start applying early.
I would recommend, like Wesley said, picking a various number of schools. I always recommend picking 5, visiting those campuses. The way you'll know a school is for you is by spending time on campus and interacting with the current students that attend that university. That's what I would always recommend.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I'll just make one recommendation. If at all possible, please make a campus visit any school you're interested in attending. Oftentimes, things look one way on the website, but you really got to be on the campus to feel the vibe of that campus, see if it's the right fit for you. Secondly, when you actually do decide on a school, spend a little while in that community. If you go to the campus for a visit, if you stay in the community for a half a day or a day, I would like for you to stay in that area to see what it's like. Do they have things you're going to need as a student? Other places you like to eat, places to get your hair done, basic things. But you got to understand, when you choose a school, you're not just choosing that school, you're choosing the community as well. So it'd be best for you to actually tour the school and then spend a little time in the community to ensure that that total environment is a good fit for you and your family.
Any fun campus traditions you'd like to share with our audience?
We have Turning of the Maples every October, so it's virtual this year, which is really weird, but here in North Carolina and the Western North Carolina mountains, we've got really gorgeous fall color all along the Blue Ridge Parkway, and all of our maples on campus turn at the same time. So it's really gorgeous. It's my favorite thing about October on our campus.
We do a cardboard boat regatta on our campus lake, so all students get to make a boat out of just some cardboard, and whoever can last the longest wins. So that's something pretty exciting.
At Weber, we typically do a campus-wide barn fire around this time of the year, just to welcome in fall and everything. And we just actually expanded that area, so now the actual fire pit is like twice the size as it was. So it's a huge event for our camp, for our students. We do it around the lake. We're located on Crooked Lake in Polk County. It's about 500-acre lake, so it's absolutely beautiful.
We typically around this time, well, a little bit before this time, we typically have our week of welcome, where we'll typically have we'll have a smaller concert in the fall, and then we have a larger concert in the spring where we bring famous artists to campus. But of course, you know, during this time, everything needs to acclimate to different standards. But we also have our beautiful bamboo gardens on campus, and our engineering students actually have to build a canoe out of concrete and compete and see whose canoe can actually float. So that's something interesting as well.
With several of the other local universities and colleges in our area, we host the Macon Film Festival there in Macon, Georgia. One of the Georgia's, I think, still #1 in film, and Macon's probably one of the top 3 locations here in Georgia for filming. So that's pretty neat. And we also participate in the Cherry Blossom Festival, which typically encompasses hot air balloons, which are located on our campus typically. So come out, watch that, maybe get a ride. That's a couple of neat things that we partner with our community for.
Great. Anything else? Looks like we might have a question in the Q&A if you guys want to address that either via the chat or. All right, perfect. Any additional, anything else you'd like to discuss? Otherwise, we can wrap it up. Any final comments from our reps?
I would just encourage students to take advantage of the resources that they have with everything, with so much of visits and everything being virtual. You actually have access to a lot more. A lot of schools are kind of vamping up their virtual options on their website. You can reach out to all of us counselors, reps at different schools. We want to hear from you and we want to help you through this process. So take advantage of those resources.
Great. All right. Well, then thank you very much to our reps who participated and to everyone in the audience as well. I'd just like to say for the students in the audience, there is going to be a very short 4-question survey that will appear on your screen when you close this window. And there are 2 additional hours of programming happening this evening. So be sure to sign up for additional sessions at that same gaprobe.org website where you signed up. And a recording of this session and all the sessions will be available on that website in about a week. So thank you again to all of our reps and have a good evening.